Hey everybody, welcome back to Almost Sports. My name's Josh. This is my co-host Matt. Matt.
Hey Josh. Hey everybody.
All right, Matt. This is quarantine content. We are going through the bracket that I found on ESPN.com. I don't know if they're all the teams that were going to be in there. Who knows? But they're in there, and we're going to pin the mascots one-on-one, mano-a-mano, mano-o-mano, however you say it, against each other, and we're going to whittle it down to the Final Four and ultimately the Final Two and ultimately the best mascot in the land. Is it a head-to-head fight? Yes. Is it most creative mascot? Yes. Is it just whatever one you like better? Yes. It's all of those things. All right. To warm-up question here today, Matt, is what's your favorite COVID-19 meme so far?
I've really enjoyed the homeschool memes. Really enjoyed seeing, I've seen a few of those where it's like, hey, we're all homeschoolers now, and it's just that realization that you and I both have kids, Josh, so we know what that's like. We know what it means that you have just a couple more than we do, right? But
I have six. Here's my joke. I keep telling people I have six kids right now. I keep telling people, yeah, I quit my job and started a daycare, and I don't get paid for the daycare. That's
it's true. Yeah, my wife and I had a good conversation about, is it babies? This is a conversation for our other podcast, Modern Parenting. But if you're alone with your kids, is it babysitting? It's not babysitting your own kids. It's just parenting. This COVID-19 has just highlighted that whole.
Yeah. There's one that I saw that's like before COVID-19, people are like sitting at home on their phones watching Netflix. After COVID-19, that you have to be on like house arrest. Like everybody's outside running, they're pushing their kids, they're playing with their dogs outside. Like if there's some conspiracy, it's that we're getting people outside to enjoy the outdoors, and they're doing exactly what they said not to. So it's a little weird.
Yeah, I'm really interested to see the percentage of people who actually kept up with their New Year's resolution, because frankly they didn't have anything else to do, right? I mean, we've started a workout program. We're trying to make the most of it. So it's new year, new you. Starts in March though.
Oh yeah, no, it was just, it has absolutely destroyed everything. Mine was like, hey, no fried foods, no French fries, no sweet tea, and it's just like 3 days in, I was like, I need a little bit of sugar and some fried food. Okay, it's not gonna kill me. It's gonna.
You still have your Chick-fil-A cup right there beside you, right? You still got it. There we go.
This is sweet tea. Okay,
I got your resolution right here.
I've only had one today, and I've only had two this week, so I'm doing okay.
There you go.
All right, so this is how it goes. We're gonna have 3 minutes to discuss each of the matchups. I'm gonna tell you the matchups, their seeding, and a little bit about both teams, and then we'll go from there on which one's gonna win. All right, first up. We've got a 3-minute timer. Both me and Matt both have a timeout in case it needs to go a little bit longer. And if we can't find a solution or agree, we've got a coin right here. We will flip it, and then that will be how we decide. Hopefully, we won't have to use it. Maybe we will. All right, first up, Dayton versus Robert Morris. All right, Matt, here's your question. What is Dayton's mascot?
It's the Dayton Flyers, and is it the Robert Morris Patriots? Are they the Patriots?
Very, very close. The Robert Morris Colonials. All right. Do you know what the Dayton Flyers refers to?
I do not. I've always wondered this. So
it's actually Orville and Wilbur, the Wright brothers, who obviously were the first humans to fly, and at Kitty Hawk. And the Flyers are the brothers, actually, the brothers who are the Flyers, and the mechanical plane that was called the Flyer. So that's what they are. They are the brothers, and the plane, they're the Flyers. All right, so that whole thing combined. Do you know how long the first flight was?
I want to say it was like 120 yards or something like that. Not very far.
It was 854 feet, and it lasted about 59 seconds. They made about 4 flights that day, but I think that was the longest. Don't you know, like, that was happening. They were like 30 seconds in. They were like, I am king of the heckin' world.
Well, that first time you leave the ground, man. I mean, yeah.
Just pull it.
Well, yeah.
All right, and they're facing the Robert Morris Colonials, and that was they're named for Robert Morris, who signed the Declaration of Independence. He also signed the Articles of the Constitution. Let me make sure I'm getting that right. and he financed the American Revolution. So he had some goings on in the foundation of our country. All right, let's start it. Boom. What you got?
Oh man, I don't want to make this too straightforward, and I know this is a 16-1 matchup if I'm not mistaken.
You're right. No, that's right. That's right.
I just think the Flyers, man. I think flight, speed in a matchup of mascots. I think don't get me wrong, I love the ties. I love the reasoning behind why Robert Morris is what it is. But man, I think in a battle of mascots, a Flyer is tough to beat.
Their mascot name is Romo, as in Robert Morris, and they sometimes say Bobby Mo, and so that's
where my Southern bias is going to kick in. And we are recording this on March 28th, so it's 3/28 day. And for this Georgia boy, that's a tough. It's tough to make too many ties back to the Patriots in football in any way. So I'm probably a little biased today, leaning against Robert Morris, but yeah, I think the Flyers still win.
I do love the Wright brothers. They were bicycle mechanics who made airplanes. All right, they're going. All right, they're moving on. All right,
that's you in a nutshell, Josh. That's pretty much you anyway. So
yeah, I don't know about that. All right, we have a consensus there. We're moving on to the second one. That is number 8 Colorado versus number 9 Florida. Tough matchup here. Colorado, Matt, the
Buffaloes,
and obviously the Florida.
I can't say that loud.
All right, so
the alligators, Josh.
The Buffalo, the Buffaloes from Colorado. Ralph the Buffalo. You've seen him. Excuse me. You've seen him run across the field on Colorado football games. They also have one that's in a mascot outfit. His name is Chip the Champion, and check this out, as of January this year, he is a 3-time national champion. Chip also has a very busy schedule, averaging about 350 events this year. He is very, very popular. And also, to Florida's, the team did not instantly become an official nickname or mascot. When they first started, they didn't have a name. And they were often referred to as Orange and Blue or Pee Wee's Boys, after the team's first head coach, Jack Pee Wee Forsyth. In 2007, Sports Illustrated named Albert their mascot, the number 1 mascot on the Mascot Power Rankings. And this little tidbit, the mascot lists Titus O'Neil from the WWE as one of his inspirations.
All right, look, I'm wearing the outline of my birth state on my shirt today. I will fully admit my Georgia bias here and say that Gators are terrible and they wear jean shorts and nobody likes them. So I can't really vote for the Gators in this case, Josh. I'm going to have to go with the Buffaloes, partly for the reasons in episode 1. We talked about the Bisons from North Dakota State. Mm-hmm. Love Buffalo, love Bison in general. And
this is a matchup of 2 uniquely American animals.
That's true. It's true. They both have a lot of ties to their region as well. But
regionally, yeah.
I love Buffalo a lot, so I'm going to stick with Colorado on here. But I mean,
I just think that if they're in a little bit of water, if the buffalo gets in the water, I mean, the alligator is just gonna snap. I think just animal versus animal Thunderdome, animal, battle arena, the alligator might take him. I mean, the buffalo could like step on him and like they could horn him, but
yeah, I don't know. This is tough. I mean, it's gonna come down to the wire. We knew this was going to happen, Josh. We knew you and I were going to come to a point where we would disagree. Mm-hmm. And right. I've told you the reasons why the Gators are the worst, in not so many terms. But in terms of just taking the mascot as an animal for what it is, I've seen some pretty amazing Gator videos on YouTube. Maybe they're more crocodiles than Gators. Maybe
I could easily confuse the two. I mean, I could be thinking of all those videos could be crocodiles, and I could be totally mistaken. Alligators might be pretty chill and cool. I doubt it.
I feel like you feel way more strongly about the Gators than I do about the Buffaloes in this case. So, I think we're gonna have to go with Gators. There's our time too.
All right.
The Gators aren't worth my time out, Josh. So look, I'm just gonna let them have this round 1 win. Okay. Take the dub. No one can say I'm biased anymore. Okay. There you go. Right.